How to fuel for your best marathon. I want to give you everything so that all those miles you did do not get wasted because fueling was not there. We need to fuel. I would almost say it's the first discipline because you could do all the training, but if you just neglect like the fueling, the hydration, things can unravel. And before you say, Kate, I know some guy who didn't eat for 10 days and then drank his tears for hydration. He had a pretty good race. No. Your best marathon will be your best fueled marathon. I have seen it time and again, been doing this for 18 years, and I've lived it. Oh, I've lived it. I made the mistake so that you don't have to. That's why I'm here. Okay, so first off, with marathon fueling, it starts 24 hours before your race. And what I mean by that is you can create disaster the day before, eating either way too much, which is more of a problem because people think, I need all these carbs. Your body's very smart. It doesn't need as much as you think. But also, people go to restaurants. They try new things. They're eating some sort of risotto, something. And then things are coming out that shouldn't the next day. So, be disciplined the day before the race. I'm pretty militant, but my insides sometimes want to be on my outside, so I know that I have to eat only a certain type of food the day before a race. And it's pretty minimal. I actually don't overeat the day before. 2 days before I'll do maybe a little bit extra, but the day before is pretty hardcore, like this is what I'm eating. I shall not bend. There's only a few races a year we do this, like a few races that we need to stay militant. This is the day before. And I've practiced it, I know it. And here's the key. Get the food down 12 hours before the race start. Minimum. Get it down. Then maybe if you want some tea or some Gatorade, a little bit of like dark chocolate, sure. But the main food, for me, it's a gluten-free pasta with olive oil, some salt, maybe an avocado. That's it. Plain and simple. And I'm not talking a bowl this size, just a normal size portion. And it works. Okay. So, 24 hours, the day before. Don't go crazy. Now, here comes the tricky business. And I wish I could tell you, I wish I could say each of you that I could lay you out your most perfect fueling plan. No one can do it. No science can tell you what your gut can handle. Nobody, no book can tell you what your body can handle. So here is what I am going to plead with you. You need to practice your nutrition. You need to make the mistakes in training or B or C level races so that you're ready for race day, for whatever comes, okay? So, breakfast. Choose a breakfast that you have done time and time again. Yes, I know sometimes it's very hard to eat breakfast on race morning. Maybe it's a way earlier and you're nervous. I got like major nerves on race morning. But breakfast lays a foundation. It is something for your body to grab onto. It almost coats the stomach too. I skipped breakfast for so long. I just have like tea with coconut milk in it, and I'd be like, I'm fine, I don't need it. But the benefit of even having like 300 calories, 200 calories in the stomach, I do oats and peanut butter. For me, that is a go-to. Oats, peanut butter, maple syrup. Some people, that might not work. If you just want a bagel, if you just want whatever, just make sure it's something that you have done time and time again. I do oats and peanut butter probably every single day. I'm training on that. So I know my stomach is good with it. And I don't eat too much, but just enough. People will give their opinion. There are so many options. Here's the thing. Pick something simple and easy to get down. So, for the guys like, why can't I just eat like a Subway sandwich, like a meatball sub during the race? There's 5,000 reasons why you shouldn't eat a meatball sub during the race. One is when you're going, especially at a hard effort, all the blood that's supposed to be here is going to your legs, right? It's going elsewhere. So your digestive system is not working that great. Also, the sub's probably going to end up on the people around you, not in your stomach. Anyway, not a good idea. So companies have spent millions, billions of dollars trying to figure out, here is a product that is quick carbs, quick sugar, quick energy. So that is your gels, your chews, your bars, whatever. Now, here is my opinion. I like gels for the marathon, and I will tell you why. They are the easiest to put in your mouth, swallow, get in your stomach, and get to all your legs and things needing to go. That's it. There's no chewing involved. And that is where I think the chews and the bars fall a little short, especially for me. Like, I don't know, if you're pushing that red line, when I go on the start of the marathon, some of these I'm running 6-minute pace. I'm breathing very heavy. The effort is so hard. I have no energy to properly chew anything, right? So I went with the Cliff Gels Vanilla. Now, unfortunately, Cliff is discontinued, and I have some words about that. I am very upset, but I've heard that Hammer gels are probably next in line and most similar. Very simple gels, right? And here's the deal. I thought, well, okay, if I need gels, maybe I'll just do like 2 or 3. Oh, I had some horrible marathons due to that decision, okay? 2 or 3 gels, we're not gonna cut it at that pace. So sometimes we think we hit the wall. So here it is, Hartford Marathon. The first one I hit a wall, right? Mile 20. My training was so good leading into this race. And my husband was on rollerblades, true story. He was on rollerblades, and he was there to witness the wall. Like, I just smacked it. I just almost stopped. And he looked at me and he was like, Kate, you need to eat. The next aid station, you need to inhale whatever, liquid calories, some type of calories. You're just depleted. And I was like, no, my training wasn't there. But my training was there. So next aid station, I just get in as much calories as I can, right? That I could handle. And I continue running. And then within, I think it's like 1.5 miles, 2 miles, I was back running. Now listen, I couldn't get back to the pace I was, but I was back running 6:15, 6:20 miles. So it wasn't my fitness, it was my lack of calories. And that was like a big old smack in the face that I needed to practice getting more calories in. And I never wanted to waste a whole marathon, a whole training cycle, because I was so silly. Race day effort is gonna be harder than your training effort. It is a day where we are maxing ourselves out. You are going to need more calories that you even practiced in training. Just be ready for that. So what I did going forward, I needed 6 to 7 gels during the marathon every 3 to 3.5 miles. And this is what I did. I would say, okay, it's around the 3 mile mark, whatever. I need to take a gel. And if I saw an aid station coming, I have them shoved in my sports bra. And for those who don't wear sports bra, you're missing out, because it's an easy way to carry gels. I either have it in my hands or sports bras. I grab one out, I see the aid station, I tear it open, I just squeeze it, in, I swallow, I get the water, I drink it down, and I move on. It is not enjoyable, okay? I've never ever enjoyed a gel during a race. But gels are easy because I squeeze them in, I swallow, I take a water, and I move on, calories in. And honestly, I have a very sensitive stomach, and it works. Now, there have been races that after the 6th gel, I'm like, I really can't, I just can't get one more down. But it doesn't mean we can let go of calories. So then I go to the liquid calories, and I know that if I go from gels, I can still handle Gatorade, Flat Coke, Red Bull, and my body's fine. As long as I don't eat gels on top of that, I'm not good at mixing. But once I go to liquid calories, I just stick there. Then I hit more aid stations as often as possible, because liquid calories, you're not gonna get as many. Like if you grab a cup of Gatorade, it's not it's not that many calories. So I just start hydrating and getting those extra liquid calories towards the end. And I do not stop all the way to the end. Even at the Boston Marathon, I ran a 2:38. I grabbed like the very last aid station. You're close at like, it was in the 25-ish area. I'm still inhaling Gatorade, hydration. You don't want to let go. Okay, but here is the thing. I had started practicing gels in my training. I took those long runs, even workouts during the week, where I'm like, I am taking a gel during this workout with some water. I actually wore a hydration vest. I had my gels, and I practiced my exact fueling strategy. Every 3 to 3.5 miles, I just grabbed my water in my back. It's like one where you hold a water bottle. It's orange mud vest. And that was the trick. I just kept practicing fueling strategies. And that's what I have to tell to you. Do not feel like, oh, I shouldn't eat these carbs. It's too many calories for the day. No. We are fueling for performance. We are fueling the beast. Oh my gosh, you just practice. Don't even think about it like that. Think about it as fueling for performance. You need these calories and you need to work them out before you hit the race course. And I also want to say, do not think if you're at the marathon and you're at mile 22, do not think, I got this in the bag. I only have 4 miles left. I don't need any more fueling. No. Keep fueling. It's like a fire. Don't let that kindling fall down. I ran the JFK 50 miler, right? And I was blazing home. The last 9 miles are on the road. I'm running 6:40 pace at the end of a 50. At mile 49, now I'm winning the race, and it's mile 49, and I was like, I'm going to take a gel. Because if by chance a girl was coming, I wanted to have enough energy to drop that pace into that very dark zone. So I took a gel at a 50 miler at mile 49, and it's the smartest decision I ever made. Do not let go of fueling in a race, right? It's very, very important. Now, on top of this, which we didn't talk about, is the hydration part. That's tricky, right? I rely on the course. Yes, there are ways to carry hydration. You can wear belts. I don't do it. I don't like nothing on me when I'm running fast in a road marathon. I want to be free. So I rely on those aid stations. But it means you do have to make sure that you either slow down or walk and get a cup and make sure you're getting it down. It's very important. Yes, you can walk an aid station. I walked 2 aid stations in the Boston Marathon through the hills very quick. I mean, I'm going to show you. I'm grabbing like this. You're grabbing and you're walking and you're going. It's like a 4 to 6 second walk. Now, if you can go longer, but you just have to drink. You have to remember to constantly, it's same as gels every 3 to 3.5. You need to drink even more than that because you got to sip. So I almost, every aid station in marathon, I'll just grab a cup, get a water down, get a sip down, pour it on me, get whatever. The key is to practice your fueling, and then you will nail race day. Now, after we do this, you can practice fueling, and your stomach could hate you on race day, which I don't want to tell you this, but it has happened. But you have to just troubleshoot on the fly. Just think during the race, okay, things are not going well, my stomach doesn't like me. Just troubleshoot on the fly. There's options at the aid station. Just maybe you have to go to liquid calories sooner, right? Maybe your stomach's upset, but it's still okay if you take gels. Do you know what I mean? Like, it might feel upset, but like, I've tried different things. You just troubleshoot, but you got to keep those calories coming, and things can turn around. Your stomach could feel bad at mile 11 and feel great at mile 14. I've been there. It's wild. So you just keep pushing through, keep trying. And you know what? You got this. So fuel the beast. Your best marathon is your most fueled, most hydrated. That's it. That's what we want to do. And you're going to just nail it.